Charlene, Israel. The trial for the suspected Fort Hood shooter is underway. Major Nidal Hasan is defending his actions, saying he did it for Islam, and some of the victims are now suing the U.S. government. They say the military's political correctness allowed the massacre to happen. Witnesses say Army psychiatrist Nidal Hasan opened fire at Fort Hood nearly 4 years ago. He's accused of killing 13 people and wounding more than 30 others. Now on trial, he denies none of that. In a brief opening statement Monday, he said, quote, "The evidence will clearly show that I am the shooter." Hasan called himself a mujahideen, or a Muslim holy warrior.
He further stated he realized during the war that he eventually found himself on the wrong side and switched sides, considering himself a mujahideen.
He then told the jury, quote, "We mujahideens are imperfect Muslims trying to establish a perfect religion. I apologize for any mistakes that I made in this endeavor."
This is just cold-blooded massacre. And if you believe in capital punishment and you don't vote for the death penalty in this case, then I don't know what case you would vote for it.
Meanwhile, as Hasan proudly admits to carrying out the attack, survivors of the massacre remain furious. A group of 148 victims and their families are suing the U.S. government for essentially allowing the attack to happen. Their lawyer told British newspaper The Sunday Telegraph, quote, "Because of where he came from and how he prayed to his God, they promoted him and set him loose and ignored his very open, very obvious jihadism." 2 years before the attack, Hasan told a crowd of medical college students that the U.S. was waging war on Islam. In another incident, the FBI spotted email exchanges between Hasan and top al-Qaeda terrorist Anwar al-Awlaki. Still, Hasan was left untroubled by military authorities. The victims say it's time for the military to meet its responsibilities to those harmed by its negligence. Although Hasan could face the death penalty if convicted, the military has not executed an active duty U.S. serviceman since 1961.